All right, I'm back. Looks like there's gonna be a two-part video. I stopped the first video, thought I could start recording again. Looks like I can't do that. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this editing, video making thing. So, anyways, here we are. I removed the coolant, unhooked the battery. Now I'm loosening this bolt, and now I'm just gonna keep on talking. Um, so yeah, do it yourself. This is the fun part. Just kind of slow and go, it's not gonna be easy. I am not a mechanic, like I said, and this is the fun part, trying to figure it all out. Like, for example, I don't even think I got the right freaking size on right now. They said it was that size. I don't think it is that size. Ugh. So, Live Fit Life, what's it all about? To me, it is about living healthy, being positive, having a good perspective on things, enjoying life, making the best out of it, even when it's not going well. Um, I think we have a choice. We can either make the best out of things and try to enjoy this life, or we can sit there and complain, get frustrated, get angry. Um, but what does that do? What does that accomplish? What good is it if I'm just constantly complaining about life? We're all going through it. We're all here. We're trying to do the best we can, hopefully. Um, and I feel like you can either make your life more difficult or you can try to make things less difficult. Kind of like the choice is yours. Uh, you have a choice to either work for somebody else and make somebody else a bunch of money, or you could try and do what I'm doing and work for yourself and be your own boss. I kind of like that route. Got it. And I think there's a lot more satisfaction out of being your own boss, out of making your own path. If I'm constantly relying on an employer to interview me, give me a job, pay me, help me pay for bills, pay for car problems, well, they're going to help, but how much are they going to help me? Are they gonna help me when I get cancer and now I need cancer treatment? No, they're just gonna, keep on doing their thing. They're not gonna save me or give me a bunch of money for my cancer treatment. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna be pissed off, or am I gonna figure it out? Because that's what this is. This is life, and we got to figure it out. We got to figure out how do we get through these difficult times. What do I do when my car breaks down twice in 1 week? How do I get just frustrated and break down, or do I build myself up, come up with a solution, think of how I'm gonna navigate these problems? How am I gonna fix this problem I'm in? How am I gonna figure this out? Like, for me right now, how the heck am I gonna do this? Okay, you can do it. I wonder if I should just leave that for now. Yeah, come on. There's gonna be moments like this where I'm gonna be trying to wrestle with something and not talking as much. Got it. Okay. That was a lot more difficult than I had hoped. Be fun to get it back on. Right, I think that's one. Fun, fun. Happy Friday, y'all. This is not how I thought I'd be spending my day, but it's all right. Except for why is that different than that? That's annoying. Like change the size on me. Oh God, that makes me. I really hope this wire fits on that. 'Cause if this is bigger, it means that is bigger, and this could be a problem. I might have the wrong starter. Nope, I'm good. Thank God. Had a little brief moment there where I was a little worried, but we're good. All good. Just gotta figure this out. Yep, that feels right. It's weird. Shoot. Come on. There you go. So I do have some electrical knowledge. I work construction a little bit, general contractor. So I've worked around houses a lot. Worked for an RV company on their electrical department. So I'm kind of comfortable with electrical work, with wiring. Yeah, throughout my life, I've done a lot of random jobs. Worked at a hospital, worked at a pet store, worked at the RV company, firefighter, wildland firefighter. Uh, and what I do is I accumulate all those skills, all that knowledge, and I apply it to stuff like this. Now, it is there's a one thing when you're doing stuff like this, you kind of just hope and pray you're doing it right. I hope I'm grabbing the right bolts, I'm hooking the right things. You ever worked on a car, you know it's kind of hard to see what the heck you're doing. And then the other part is you want to, when you're unhooking this stuff, make sure you're hooking it up right. Double checking everything. Guessing that's it. But I don't like guessing. But that looks right. Gonna have a crack at it. See what happens. Um, so why I started Live Fit Live is I wanted to have a positive impact on people's lives and try to help people get healthier. You know, feel good, look good, feel good, and then you get your confidence back. You start feeling good about yourself. Um, life is good when you feel good about life and things. And I think that brings me to a topic of loving yourself. I think it's important to love yourself, respect yourself. In relationships, how can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? Then that brings up the next question is like, Who am I? What am I doing? When you look in the mirror and you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, it's like, who am I? What is it that I'm doing today? Why am I doing it? Why do I go to this job? Is it just to pay bills? Is that why I go to work? Do I enjoy my job? I feel like if you don't enjoy your job, you should try to find a job that you do enjoy. I was fortunate and I found wildland firefighting, and I love that job. It's the best job I've ever had, and I'm blessed. A lot of people don't find that job, and I think that's an important thing in life, finding work you enjoy, work that you get value out of, more than just a paycheck. Um, and then, you know, there's that saying where if you enjoy your job, you aren't working a day in your life. If you love what you do, I'm messing that up, but I believe that. I think if you do enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy your work, and it doesn't really feel like work. Even though work can be hard. Like right now, this is difficult. Not not knowing what I'm doing really, just kind of going off a video I watched. It's not easy, but I'm embracing the challenge. I am trying to keep a positive attitude. But yeah, this ain't easy. Can barely see what I'm doing. I'm not even sure if I'm doing the right thing right now. Should probably turn on that video again and make sure I'm doing things correctly. One step at a time. I get to the point where that nut is pretty loose, you can just reach down, spin that off the rest of the way with your fingers. There's the nut there. And then grab that harness and pull wire off that stud there. Okay, he's having a hard time with it too. We just remove the nut from this stud here, or remove the harness from this. Just above it, this is another wire. Okay. This is held on with an 8 millimeter nut. It's hard to see because of the wire harness and the position of the starter itself. We're going to use our deep socket and quarter-inch ratchet to head that 8 millimeter nut and pull the harness off of that. So that makes two wires we're disconnecting from our starter. Then the upper wire has a rubber boot as well, so you can peel that back and slide that up the harness. All right, so I think I'm doing it right. I just had the wrong size. And this is exactly why I had to buy a big set of tools, because I just needed this one 8 millimeter. I knew I needed it. And yeah, did not want to try this project without all the right tools. That would be stupid. It helps when you know what you're doing. Kind of a big part of this process. It helps me do things correctly in the right order. Definitely do not want to skip a step. And he was correct. It's hard to see where it's at and get in there. In fact, I can't even see it. Going in blind. Oh, I think I got it. So, when I graduated from college, craft breweries were a big thing, and I saw what was happening. I saw the profit margins, big, big trend, a fad. I thought about getting into that, but then in the back of my mind, I was like, do I really want to make a living off of selling alcohol, getting people drunk and fat and lazy. So it just didn't feel right. Um, I've always wanted to start a business, but I wanted to start a business that felt right, that felt like I was having a positive impact on my community and on people. And that's how I found Live Fit Life. It's like, this is cool. I like health and fitness. I like talking about things that are positive, having a positive attitude, having a DIY attitude. Because when it comes to health and fitness, nobody's going to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. You got to go to the gym. You got to have focus and discipline. You got to eat healthy. You got to get good rest. Because if you just go to the gym and then you eat like crap, you sleep like crap, well, you're not getting the most out of your workouts. So, what's the point? It's almost like you're wasting time. I think if you're going to commit to a healthy lifestyle, you should think about all the aspects to it. That's thinking about it, that is eating, researching, kind of everything, you know? Dang, there you go. Helps when you can see what you're doing. Come on. Are you not? There it goes. I think an important thing about life is, you know, we come across these problems. For example, this I've never fixed a starter, changed a starter. It's kind of intimidating. Got a little nervous, a little anxious about this project, but I don't think you can get scared, and I don't think you should say I can't. I think you should approach life with a I can do this attitude. I've never done it before, but I'm willing to try. I'm really willing to try something new. I'm willing to do something new. I'm willing to take a little risk. You know, the risk involved in this is I replace the starter and my car doesn't start, still doesn't work. So I have spent time and money on something and I didn't fix it. So that could happen. That would suck, but I guess only time will tell whether or not I diagnose this correctly and fix this correctly. Cool part is, I think I'm about 2 bolts away from getting this thing out of here. That's pretty freaking awesome. Dun, dun, dun. The big boy. What the hell is that? Okay, gotta watch the video again. It's a big one. And the commercial. Socket, or ratchet head, the 8 millimeter nut to pull the harness off of that. So that makes 2 wires we're disconnecting from our starter. Then the upper wire has a rubber boot as well, so you can peel that back and slide that up the harness. The cool part is this is a 11-minute video, about 6 minutes in. That is that 8 millimeter nut right here. Set that aside. Reach back down, pull that wire off of that. There's that wire with the rubber boot. Just tuck that aside. Now the starter has two bolts holding it in place. There's a large bolt right down below here, and then there's one up right behind this wiring harness. It's the same size bolt. So there's two bolts we need to go ahead and loosen and remove. We use our 18mm socket here with a ratchet. Loosen this upper bolt first. Okay. Oh, you didn't tell me. Damn it. There's a large bolt right down below here. There's one up right behind this wiring harness. It's the same size bolt. So there's two bolts we need to go ahead and loosen and remove. We use our 18mm socket here. Oh, son of a. I don't know if I have an 18mm. Bolt first. That would freaking suck. Oh, that would blow. Oh my god. Oh, nope, I got it. Got it. Whew. I had a moment there. I didn't think I had an 18mm. Ah. Kind of glad I brought this toolkit. Wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without it. Okay. So he had an extension. Do I have an extension? No, that sucks. All right. Gotta go in the garage and hope I have an extension. Well, I've got an extension, but it's not very good. Go like that. Like that. See what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to be very helpful. That sucks. Might need like a neighbor's help. See if I can grab a something. It's just not good enough. I think that extension's the same freaking size. Yep. Okay, well, it's kind of problematic. 18, huh? Yep, don't have an 18 there. Well, unfortunately, this might conclude the video for now until I can figure out how I'm going to pop this sucker off. See if I can at least get one off. Well, this is the fun part. Yeah. Really don't want to stop this video and start recording again. Not trying to make 3 videos that should have been 1 video. So, take a moment, ground myself, think about it. Can I do this? Do I need an extension on this thing? It would be helpful. I don't have one. Ugh. One freaking tool. One thing. Oh well. Oh well. This is one of those moments where you can't give up. Just gotta keep on trying. Keep on trying. Ooh, I think we got it. Ooh, I'm about to get a knuckle buster. I can feel it. That sucker's on there, dude. That sucks. I think this is where that extension would be very helpful. Yep, that thing's on there. Thing's on there good. Hey, not fun. Probably corroded on. It's probably gonna be a pain in the butt to get off. It's okay. It's okay. Just gotta roll with the punches. Um, it's frustrating, but I had a feeling this process would be a little frustrating at times. I didn't think it would go smoothly the whole time. This is one of those moments. Hmm. Okay. That sucks. That that is difficult to reach, difficult to disconnect. Got to reevaluate. Think about this for a minute. How am I going to fix this? The problem with having your car broke down is you can't just run to the store and buy the tool I need. So I have to figure this out on the fly. Got a lot of things disconnected right now, so stopping doesn't really feel like an option. Um, I can see it, it's right there, but can't really get it. It is in a very difficult spot that dang near impossible to get to. Almost need one of those impact drills. which I do not have. This is the unfortunate part. Don't have all the tools for the job, or tools that would make it easier. Shoot, shedang. Gotta come up with a plan. Unfortunately, this video did not go as well as I had hoped. It's a two-part video for the third video. Didn't get to finish the process, but see what happens. Until next time, this is Zach with Live Fit Live signing off. I may or may not finish this project in video format. Have a good day, y'all.